Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Binti Anwar. Matrix number is 055483.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Syahirah Binti Shabri and my metric number is 055792.
Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nurul Binti Mahazer and my metric number is 05554 and 7.
Top Glove Corporation Berhad was founded in Malaysia in 1991. Since then, the company has expanded from a single facility with one glove manufacturing line to the world's largest glove maker. However, regardless of the company's prominence or well-known, there will be times when it gets thrown to the wolf. According to News Straits Time, in July 2021, gloves made by Top Glove were restricted by the US Customs and Border Protection (CBP) after the firm had found exploiting the migrant employees that work in the factory. The issue rose when Yuvaraj, a Top Glove Corporation employee in Malaysia, captured two images in May showing other colleagues rushing inside the facility of the world's largest manufacturer of clinical rubber gloves. Therefore, this case study aims to discover more about how Top Glove and its stakeholders communicated during this situation. The study will also identify which tactics were effective and which were not in managing the crisis.
According to Seeger, there are 10 crisis communication practice guidelines. The first one is process approaches and policy development. Top Glove released a press statement after the company was accused of forced labor. The company reminded the media that they are committed to continuously improving the welfare of their employees. In contrast, during the case of the COVID outbreak, the company did not handle the problem very well. First, they fired Yuvaraj Kharka, the person who shared the photo, and secondly, when asked by Reuters regarding the outbreak and Kharka, Top Glove refused to answer some crucial questions like the number of people living in the dormitories. Moving on to the second guideline, which is pre-event planning. Top Glove's initiative to remediate their workers had started in 2019. This initiative includes those joining the company starting January 1st, 2019. Top Glove has done some planning to improve its workers' welfare. For example, the company operates based on a zero-cost recruitment policy. They also promise to continue working with the relevant government agencies to continuously enhance the workplace and living conditions of workers in Malaysia. However, looking at the COVID-19 outbreak crisis, Top Glove failed to tell or show its planning in detail. The company could not say how they will avoid similar cases in the future. They shut down their factories to test their workers only after being told by the government. However, they did clarify that they will upgrade their employees' accommodation. Next up is partnership with the public. The public was enraged and demanded justice for Kharka, but the company did nothing. Other than that, they did not personally ask the workers about their welfare and instead only made observations. Their workers claimed that the company did not enforce social distancing outside the factories. Finally, the workers said that canteens, entrances to the factories, and buses to their dormitories were usually packed with people. As for the other case, Top Glove did not deny nor disclose any information to the public. They did mention their solution during the press, but they have not given any more updates.
Listen to the public's concerns and understand the audience. According to SIG 2006, to attain a conversation stance, a business managing risk or suffering a crisis must listen to the public's concerns, consider these issues and react appropriately. Listening provides communicators information about what individuals believe about a topic and how they could respond depending on their comprehension. Therefore, communicators may learn about consumer and understanding opinions and habits from several sources and rely on the qualities of each. In conjunction with the migrant workers issues, Top Glove needs to pay 116 million to migrant workers, which is significantly higher than Top Glove prior prediction of 56 million. Top Glove, however, refused to comment on this matter. Besides, Yuvaraj assumed he will lose his job if he complained directly to the management, which made he decided to send the photos to a workers' rights campaigner in Nepal. That is why Top Glove should pay more attention to their staff voices and opinions so that they will get feedback and think of some ways to satisfy the audience needs. Moving on to the next point. Honesty, candor, and openness. Top Glove affirmed that deliver a superior product to the industry must regain public trust to clear its name after the labor issue. They must be truthful, trustworthy, and transparent while providing information to the public, especially when addressing a press conference. The company also stated that it will continue to collaborate with the related ministry and governmental organizations to improve regulations and relevant standard operating procedures for the production sector to improve the working place and living standards of Malaysian workers. In addition, collaborate and coordinate with credible sources. These cooperative agreements enable agencies to coordinate better their messaging and actions according to SIGA 2006. For example, Top Glove claimed in the news release that staff safety and well-being is its top concern. To sustain successful connections, crisis planners and communicators must constantly attempt to authenticate data, hire subject matter experts, and cultivate connections with stakeholders at all levels. For instance, as the company's executive chairman, Tan Sri Dr. Lim Wei Chai heads the board and manages the relationship between the board members. He is also very committed to the board's orderly operation and effectiveness.
The last four of the SIGA practice guidelines are meet the needs of the media, communicate with compassion, accept uncertainty, and messages of self-efficacy, which Top Glove did great in fulfilling the requirements in all of these guidelines when they handle the banning from the US Customs and Border Protection. However, Top Glove did not follow properly the guidelines provided by SIGA when they handled the whistleblower cases. Top Glove successfully handled the case of banning on their products from the US Border and Customs Protection due to the fact that they keep on updating the media. They also keep on contacting the person in charge in the US Customs and Border Protection. This somehow shows the public how Top Glove worked so hard in solving the case. However, regarding the whistleblower's case, the action of Top Glove at first that they silenced when they were being asked regarding the whistleblower, that somehow lead to misunderstandings. Those misunderstandings become bigger when Top Glove still did not work hard in solving the case. When they start answering the inquiries from the public, it's already too late, and that's how the crisis communication regarding the whistleblower case become unsuccessful.
After going through the above practices, many problems still need to be improvised. Top Glove should have disclosed more information to the public. This is important because public opinion is critical in keeping the company's image positive. For example, after finding porcine DNA in Cadbury, Malaysia, the company released a statement a day after the incident on Facebook. A few days later, they issued two press statements.
Furthermore, after the firm has spoken the truth and been forthright about what occurred, it should prioritize the victims wherever a crisis comes, regardless of whether the organizations created the situation. The firm must recognize the victims' anguish, misery, and dissatisfaction. For example, in the case of Top Glove Corporation exploiting its foreign workers, the company should not play the victim role but instead strive to identify their flaws and find a solution. Of course, the next step is to apologize genuinely and sincerely. A false apology or the company's unwillingness to accept responsibility might harm its reputation and foster public distrust.
Overall, the companies must handle their crisis very carefully. The 10 practices stated by SIGA are only guidelines for companies to ensure they can address any problem that occurs better. Proper crisis communication can give lots of benefits to the companies, such as protecting the employees and other stakeholders during a crisis. That is all from our group. Thank you and have a nice day.